No president wants to admit failure or take responsibility for the bad stuff, no matter who they are, Democratic or Republican, whether they caused it or not. But it's still an important part of the job. It's still an important part of leadership. And it's one that American presidents, Democratic presidents, Republican presidents, have understood and accepted, that ultimately the buck stops with them.
The president, whoever he is, has to decide. He can't pass the buck to anybody.
The buck stops here.
I do believe that the buck stops here.
It stops with me. I am the one who is ultimately accountable to the American people.
For ultimately, the buck stops with me.
The buck stops with me. Of course it does, because you're the most powerful person in the world. You're the president of the United States. Unless, of course, your name is Donald J. Trump. I mean, he made that perfectly clear back during his first term.
The buck stops with everybody.
For Donald Trump, the buck stops with everybody. I mean, that was back when he was trying to duck responsibility for the 2019 government shutdown. That's when he made those comments. I'm not actually sure what he means when he says the buck stops with literally everybody. And does everybody include me? Does it include you? Does it include everybody who has ever sat in the Oval Office? It's basically his opportunity or his effort to share the blame it on anyone. And it turns out he has a pretty generous interpretation of who exactly is responsible for what happens on his watch.
I think the good parts are the Trump economy and the bad parts are the Biden economy, because he's done a terrible job.
The good parts of the economy, yep, that was all me. The bad parts of the economy, the looming recession sparked by the tariffs I put in place, the negative growth, the rising costs projected because of the shortage of goods, that was the other guy. You know, the one who I inherited a booming economy from, including the lowest unemployment rate and the highest economic growth for an incoming president in 25 years. Yeah, that other guy. It's all his fault.